Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Well, good evening, all, and welcome to this very special episode of Behind the Mission. Tonight, you guys, we are going to dive a little bit deeper into some of these amazing things that Helping Hands are bringing forward to all of you. And tonight, I have a special Behind the Mission. And in our special Behind the Mission, it's going to be with my very own TA extraordinaire Bruce, not Ross, Bruce. Guys, there's always got to be a fub up. Come on, this is YouTube. If I was professional, I'd be getting paid for this stuff. But guys, he's the heart and soul behind this rock and roll tribute cruise. He's the guy that has all the questions that you want to ask. He can answer them here with all of us. We're going to do a Q&A. We are going to bring him up and we are going to see how things are going. But before I do all that, please put a 1 in chat if you guys can hear me very well and let me know if everything is coming across okay. And then that way we will start our interview with him. And as soon as I see those, we will dive right into this. All right. So without any further ado, if my computer will work here. Help. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. What is going on here? Technical difficulties. I am sorry, folks. I am here. I am sorry. Okay. Everybody can hear me. Mic check's going good. All right. Without any further ado, please let me bring up Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel. Hi, Bruce.
Or you can just call me Ross.
Yeah, no. Got to call you by the right name, or people are really going to get confused.
It's all good.
So sorry about that. My computer decided to freeze and nothing was working, and I was like, my bad. So
We are
before we
good.
get started, let's say hello to a few of our friends. We have first in the chat tonight is Ocean to Ocean Vlogs. He says Forced. I think that's because he's drinking way too many Fosters tonight, and that's why it's pronounced that way and not first. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? Then we have Mrs. Jen Cone in here. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We have Mike and Rihanna in here. Hello, hello. How are you doing this evening? Let's see here. What else? Who else is in here? My chat just jumped. Chris is in the house. We have Danny, the spectacular supporter. Thank you, girlfriend. We have Miss Michael Ann. Thank you, ma'am, for coming in. And I know you guys are all going to jump around to the other channels. I greatly appreciate all of it. We have Miss Alana from the Down Under Cruisers. And there's this funny group of people in here. I think I know this man. Thank you, Bruce, for sharing it out on your own personal channel. I greatly appreciate all of that. And we have Miss Marjorie. Thank you for coming in, my dear. Thank you for being here. And I think if I missed somebody, boondocking with Boomer. What's up, Lance? How are you? We have foodies in the house tonight. Hello, hello. And I think we are all caught up. Everybody's talking to each other. Oh, Joe's in the house tonight. Good evening, Joe. How are you doing this afternoon or this evening? What if you're over there? Yeah, it's a different time zone. I know that. All right, Bruce, let's get down to business. We brought you in here tonight because we have this amazing rock and roll tribute cruise going on November the 29th through December the 6th.
Yes.
We all know that we've traded out ships. We're on a new ship. Where I would like to start first is, guys, there is a banner scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If by some chance you would like more personal information about this trip, more one-on-one information about this trip, Bruce's email is at the very bottom running in this pink banner. It's bruce@oceantooceantravel.com. You guys can get in there. Send him emails, send him whatever you need to send him. Keep it G-rated, guys. He doesn't need to open Captain Underpants or Sissy Llama or something like that. He just needs to get what you're getting because this poor man also has a job. So without any further ado, Bruce, go ahead and tell us all a little bit about yourself.
All right. Well, I am Bruce McMillan. I've been a travel agent for about 5 years. Also have a YouTube channel and our agency name of the same, Ocean Travel. And I just love helping people basically cruise, but we do a lot of other things. I've got a couple other agents that work with me. Ross being one of them, and also Mike Clock from Clock Family Adventures. And we just love helping people get on cruises or different types of travel that they want to do and just really enjoy it. And we plan on being around for a long, long time.
Awesome. From just this little bit that I've gotten the privilege to work with you in the last couple months here, it's been an honor to see and hear about some of the stuff that, as a fellow TA myself, your program is, from what I can tell, more one-on-one with each other, and you get to learn a lot more of the TA side of things. And you can call your person right directly to the cruise line that we're talking to, and you can get more involved with what you're doing. And I really, truly like that.
Yeah. And we've been fortunate to be able to build some good working relationships with most of the major cruise lines, NCL, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, MSC, where we are able to talk to upper management to try and get things taken care of, which is one thing that we've been able to really accomplish a lot with this with the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, to be able to get some special rates for this cruise that people would not be able to otherwise have access to.
Okay. So
We're
with
really
that
excited.
being said, can you tell us how you got involved with Helping Hands for Cruising and the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise?
Well, on the Helping Hands for Cruising side, um, a few years ago, I saw one of the first cruiseathon that they had, and I'll try not to tear up, but when you see Kenny, who was the first recipient, and seeing the reaction he had when he got on his cruise with Helping Hands for Cruising and seeing all the different interviews, I knew that I had to be more involved with the organization, because I really saw a good thing that it was doing. And so I contacted Sean, and we have planned one group cruise already, and then getting with Ross, and we decided to put this rock and roll tribute cruise together, which is a lot bigger. It will be the biggest Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise that we've had so far, and it's only going to get bigger. But I'm really excited for what we have in store.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is a huge fundraising event for Helping Hands
It
for Cruising,
it
correct?
it is. A portion of the cruise fare is actually going to Helping Hands for Cruising, and that's also going to be a tax write-off for all the participants that come on the cruise. And so it's really a win-win, and it really is really going to help benefit and really help to grow Helping Hands for Cruising at the same time, and be
Mm,
able to get more recipients on the cruise ships.
nice, nice. So, this is such an exciting partnership. Can you give us an overview of the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise and what can participants expect from this experience?
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, let's start with what it is, which it's a tribute cruise, which means we have a couple of top-notch tribute bands. One of them being Foreign Journey out of New York, and they do, like they sound, they do music from Foreigner and also from Journey. They're outstanding. I've listened to some of their videos, and they're really good. They have a nice following, and so they're going to be on there. You're going to be able to have access to that they're going to be doing a performance on the ship. And then we have another tribute band that's out of Chicago called Who's Who, which is a tribute band to The Who. And they are also outstanding. And they are also going to be doing a performance on the ship that you're going to have access to. Also, both bands are going to be doing performances on the private island, uh, Harvest K. So we're really excited about all that they are bringing to the table with their performances. It's going to be outstanding. We've got a lot of different activities that are planned, from a go-kart time race that we're going to be doing. One of the days we're going to have some bar crawls happening, some slot pulls happening, trivia, rock and roll trivia. We're going to have a scavenger hunt going on. We're going to have a group dinners. We're going to have a lot of activities going on that you can or don't have to participate in, but they're going to be there if you want to. And there's other ones too. We keep coming up with more activities, so that is a continue growing thing.
Nice, nice, nice. Um, for those who may not be familiar, what exactly is a tribute cruise?
So
Hold on, what can passengers expect from the entertainment, especially in terms of rock and roll and performances?
okay, so like again, it is a tribute cruise with tribute bands that perform mainstream bands like Journey, Foreigner, The Who. There's going to be performances on the ship that they're going to be able to come and enjoy the music. There's probably going to be some just rock sessions, where jam sessions, where just around the ship, so they'll grab some of their instruments and they'll be jamming out and having a lot of different activities going on. So we're excited about it, and there'll be a lot of things that the participants, the ones that come on the cruise, will be able to involve themselves in. Maybe grab a guitar themselves.
Okay. Okay. And then how does Helping Hands for Cruising make this cruise more acceptable for those in the need? And what are some of the ways we've been able to save on cost for the participants? Do you know?
So, well, working with NCL, they have worked with us to get us a bottom low price to be able to get people on the ships, in interiors, in balconies, ocean views, club balconies, which is mini suites. They also have the studio cabins that we've got some rock bottom prices to be able to put people on. So, and with Helping Hands for Cruising, and this also being a fundraiser for them too, we're also going to be able to get people that through that organization being able to get on the ship also. So we've it's going to be great all the way around, and with all the participants and everybody.
Right, right. So, with that being said, let's go in and talk a little bit about the rooms. Like, what are the people getting for the bang for their buck? Because I
Okay.
don't really think that the people understand. Like, for those of you who have cruised Carnival, guys, I'm a first-hander here. I can tell you, I paid $1,200 to $1,400 for the drink package for 2 people. So, with that being said, Bruce can kind of give you more of the breakdown and what you're getting more bang for your buck, and to kind of help you see where the cost savings are. And it's a no-brainer to not want to come on to the ship, I feel, because just those cost savings alone.
So with the costs, number one, you are getting the cruise fare itself, but there are some great amenities that we are putting in there. For one, everyone's going to get the drink package, whether you drink alcohol or not. You are getting the ultimate drink package, the top shelf alcohol. But if you don't drink alcohol, you can just drink soda, bottled water, juices. It's all included in the ultimate drink package. Everyone is going to get at least one specialty dining. If you're doing an interior, you are getting a specialty dining, which, let's back up. The drink package in and of itself is $700. If you bought the drink package, it's $120 a day. So when you add that up, it's almost $800, or a little over $800 $110 a day, but it's almost $800 to purchase one drink package for one person. So when you double that, that's thrown in there. Then you have the specialty dining, and those average anywhere. One of them average anywhere to 20 to $30, can go on up to if you're doing in the steakhouse, $60. So you're getting that with an interior. If you get a balcony or above, you're getting 3 specialty dining opportunities. So you could spend, if you did 3 specialty dinings, if you just regularly spent them, you're going to spend about $200 on that total. And then on top of that, you're getting a $50 shore excursion credit per cabin, per port. So that can help buy you shore excursions at one of the ports.
That's
You're also going to
$150
get,
alone.
yep. Then you're getting the first 2 people in the cabin are going to get each 150 internet minutes thrown in. And then on top of all of that, you're also going to get another $100 onboard credit. So when it's all said and done, you're getting about $1,700 worth of uh, worth of stuff that you're getting thrown in there that you're going to be able to use as part of the cruise fare.
Correct, correct. And from what I've, because I'm obviously booked on the cruise, from what I was reading, we get um, the first $50 for the port comes off the first person that's in the cabin. And
Correct.
then you go from there. But still, that's $50 you're saving. That's $50 that you don't have to pay per port.
It is. So it is attached to the first person on the sailing. However, if that first person does not want to do an excursion that you do, it is attached to the cabin itself. So you would be able to use that.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Um, so let's talk about some of the kind of rooms that we have held in our block so far, so people kind of know what we have.
Okay. So we have interior cabins. And they are, just so you know, I do have the sizes of them. So we have the interior cabins, and they are about 135 square foot. Um, we that we cannot hold ocean view cabins in the group. However, we do have access to really good rates for ocean views. We just have to book them on an individual basis and pull them into the group. So if you want an ocean view, we can still book you and get you into the group to have access to all the amenities. And then we have balconies. And those balconies, they're 196 square foot, with the balcony itself is 42 square foot. And they are really nice. And they have a sofa in there. They have 3 closet spaces. They're really nice rooms. A desk, a refrigerator, but on cruise ships are really coolers. They're not technically a refrigerator, but those are in there. So they are really nice. And then we also have club balconies. NCL used to call them mini suites. They've changed the name to club balconies. And those are 207 square feet, again, with the 42 foot balcony. And they are very nice cabins also.
Okay. Now, oh boy. There's a lot of coordinating involved in the organization of a cruise. Can you share what goes into ensuring everything runs smoothly for a group from booking to the final days of the trip?
Wow, everything that goes into it. So there are a lot of people involved in the planning. Different people are handling different portions of it. Ross with Orange Cone Vlog is kind of overseeing what everyone's doing and trying to get everything arranged and everything like that. I handle everything on the ship side of things, from the bookings to organizing with the upper management and the events department, making sure that everything's going to go smooth from embarkation day to debarkation, and just makes everything going smooth and all that. Also with the port day, making sure that everything's going smooth at the port also. And then we also have Sean and Alana from Helping Hands for Cruising, and you yourself, and a lot of different people helping with getting other people involved within the cruise itself. So there are a lot of people that are helping out. There's other ones I haven't talked about, and I'm going to forget somebody, so I don't want to start mentioning a bunch of names, because I
Correct.
know I'll forget somebody, and I don't want to do that. But we've got people handling the social media side of things, making sure we're getting it out there. There's just a lot of things to make sure that everything goes smooth. And then we are always talking, just checking in with each other and seeing where we can help each other. But it's going to be a smooth, fun time. And anybody that gets on this cruise ship that is a part of this group cruise, and let me make sure I make this also clear. Uh, uh, if you want to be a part of the events and the amenities and everything that we have going on, and there's going to be some other pluses and other things that people are going to be getting. I'm just not going to go into it right now, because some of the stuff is going to be a surprise. to be a part of all that, you must book into the group itself. You can't just book onto the ship thinking you're going to be a part of everything, because it won't happen that way. So we want to make sure that everyone understands that they do need to book to the group, but everyone that does is going to have a fantastic time, and they're going to really enjoy it.
Correct. So there are a few things that, oh boy, I was thinking of it while you were talking, and then I was like, oh, I'll hold off and just, I don't want to interrupt you while you were going. So, what do you think makes this rock and roll tribute cruise such a memorable experience for people, and why should someone join this event?
Well, first of all, it is the people. The people that are involved in this, from the bands and everybody that's organizing it, they're what's going to make this an incredible, memorable experience. And we have a lot of things planned, and I really think that people are going to walk away with an experience that they probably a lot more than what they were expecting, and it's going to be a great time. But it does start with the people, and even just everyone that's coming on the group cruise. For anyone that's been a part of a group cruise before, you know that it is a different experience than just going as individuals and going on a cruise. And with this, you're going to have lots of opportunities to meet a lot of new friends that you probably never met before, and it's just going to be a great time. And I am so looking forward to this cruise. I'm very excited about it.
Right.
And we're doing some things too, even in Miami, before we get on the cruise ship, with some meetups and that sort of thing. We've got group rates at one of the hotels, and I'm working on getting a couple more. The reason I haven't posted it yet is because we have to get the link fixed. I'm hoping to get that fixed this week, and then it will be posted in the Facebook page. So everyone needs to go and join the Facebook page and be on there, because a lot of stuff that's going on will be posted in there. We're going to have, when we get closer, we'll have schedules made up. So everyone that's in the group is going to know when everything's happening and where it's happening on the ship. And so that you won't miss anything if you want to be a part of it. We are planning on at least doing one group excursion also. So
Okay.
it's going to be a lot of fun.
We're going to pause for a moment from all the questions. We're going to get over into the chat here. I just want to say hello to some people because I see them all still coming in. First, James Catanese. Hello, how are you? Welcome in, sir. Pleasure to see you here tonight. Hope you're feeling better, and I hope your lovely wife is doing great as well. Sorry, I can't talk. I got a tongue. Oh boy, look who's in.
Oh my goodness. Why did you let him in the...
Where did he come from, and how did he get to my channel? And who's this Lola that they're talking about? I have no idea. Our stream elements. So I just started with the new stream elements. So it's been dropping links all night, guys, to everything. Appreciate them. Warm Strong Adventures. Thank you for coming in. I hope you all are having a great evening. And Lana, Chris is in the house.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Chris.
I'm booked. Are you? I hope you're booked. And then look it. It's the lovely Down Under Cruisers. Glad you guys are in as well. So for some of the ones that are coming in, do you guys, Cruise Nuts are here. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us this evening. For those of you that are coming in and you have questions, drop them in the chat as well, because, this is what this is all about. It's a Q&A. It's getting to know Bruce as the TA, getting to know about our cruise, getting to know about Helping Hands in general, and just kind of, Kenneth is in here tonight. Good evening, Kenneth. And I saw Kenny in here as well. Good evening, Kenny. I hope you're doing well as well, sir.
Kenny will be on the cruise.
I heard that. So I'm excited. I'm excited because it's like it's coming full circle for another big promotion for Helping Hands for Cruising, and it means something to me as well because like I was there for the very first cruise. So I'm really excited about this cruise. Somebody said, how many I think I seen her. Where'd she go? No. Up, 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 up. Who is it? Right there. Adventures in Rocky and Roxanne said, how many recipients do we already have for this cruise? Do you know that, Bruce?
We have 2 right now.
Currently.
Currently 2.
Okay. So with that being said, how many rooms did we have originally on this cruise?
Total or what we have booked right now?
I want to know total rooms that we had.
We had we had the old. You're talking about how many we totally have right now?
How many rooms do we have total?
To book.
And then how many are booked?
Okay, so we have 164 rooms.
Okay.
To book. And right now we have 46
rooms that are taken.
Rooms that are taken right now.
So guys, you heard it from the man himself over there. There are rooms left. Get on board. Let's fill this ship so we can expand and get more rooms and expand and get more rooms. We want to sell this baby out. I want NCL going, what the heck are they all drinking? You know, it would be.
And I will say, just so people, because I am dealing with the NCL side, this group cruise is already turning heads at NCL.
Nice.
And
that's what we want to hear.
I am actually dealing with the vice president of the groups department, and yeah, it's turning heads, and people are very excited at what is happening.
Nice. And also Ross put in the chat earlier, I was reading the $50 for the shore excursion.
Yes.
That has to be booked before our cruise sets sail, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are going to take a quick moment. We're going to pause. We're going to have a word from our sponsors down here, and then we're going to come back and ask you some more questions, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
This is Donovan. I'm here with Helping Hands for Cruising. Last day of our inaugural cruise, we got to take a wonderful person for their very first cruise who's never been able to see the ocean or anything. And I got to tell you, we've had so much fun. I got to go on land with them at the different ports, and he just had so much fun. And I think he enhanced my version of what cruising is like also. I'd like to say, I think my favorite thing so far on this cruise was having him see the ocean for the first time. And he goes, wow, that's big. And I was like, let me tell you about the colors of the water and what that means. And then I tried to talk to him about, imagine all the animal life and the whales and the dolphins and the sharks and turtles all underneath this boat right now. It's all, the whole world is underneath us. And to see him just start to think and see a different way of thinking about things, man, it was so great. Later I heard him repeating some of the things I told him, and man, it just touched my heart so much. So Helping Hands for Cruising, that's what the number 4, helpinghandsforcruising.org. That's a place you can go, you can donate, and you can bring that dream to somebody else. It's so important to give somebody who's been in one place for most of their life and never seen the world, and put them on a place that can inspire them to do so much more that they thought they weren't able to do. So you help me make a dream a reality. And I'll see you on the next one.
Alrighty, guys. So with that being said, in the top of the chat over there on the other side of Bruce, there is a pinned link, guys. If you have the generosity and the extra chingle, chingle, chingle in your pockets, and you would like to help give that somebody their extra dream a reality, you can donate to that link over there. That is our link to my Ziffy account hooked into Helping Hands for Cruising. I have a goal set of $800. It doesn't all need to be matched tonight. I have $100 of that matched already. I am very, very, very. This is my heart here. I know firsthand what Donovan is talking about. And I myself, my goal is to be able to get one cruise ship a year for Helping Hands for Cruising with just Helping Hands for Cruising. And that's it. That is my ultimate goal. If I can put 100,000 people on a cruise ship every year, kudos to all of us for doing that, because without all of your support, none of this could ever be possible. So real quick, coming in, we have, I think I just saw Cruising is Fun Anytime.
Yes.
Yes.
So Cheryl.
Yes.
Jeremy.
Good evening. Good evening. Thanks for coming in, guys. Nice to see you. So, yeah, Donovan really hits home, it gets you right here where your heart just kind of pitter patters a little bit. And like you said, Bruce, it's hard not to cry over it, We have another person coming in. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in, sir. Very nice to see you. But yeah, no, it's huge. It's huge. And going forward, this cruise is so much more than just a gateway. It's a chance to be a part of something meaningful. And we might have just touched this and I probably forgot about it because Donovan makes me kind of teary-eyed when he talks about it all, but it's a chance to be part of something and meaningful. And like, how do you see others that are coming onto this cruise? And how do you see this event helping to support Helping Hands for Cruising and the mission that it has?
I really see for people that are going to come on this cruise and see these recipients coming on this one that have never cruised before. They've never been on a cruise ship. They might have not have seen the ocean just like Kenny ever before. To see the reaction of them being able to have a vacation of a lifetime that they normally would not have the opportunity to have. It touches you somewhere that it just really hits you right in the gut and in the stomach, in at your heart, to see the smiles that comes to their faces, and where we are wanting to see this go is, you had touched a little bit on it, but what our goal is to eventually move this to is Charterland, where we are at Helping Hands for Cruising is chartering a ship every couple of years, and it's just going to be for Helping Hands for Cruising and all that. That's where we are headed with this. And I can't wait. Is to be able to help. And I would love to see 20, 30, 40 recipients on every cruise. And to really give back and to bring joy and be a part of that to someone else. And it's fantastic.
So, real fast, I'm going to pop into the chat real here because I want to acknowledge this person right here. Dewey is our vice president of Helping Hands for Cruising. And he said, I enjoy being a part of this organization, not only for what we can do for others, but what others can do for us. It's a feeling beyond anything else you can imagine. That statement right there is 100% spot on. This world is full of special people. And it takes a lot of special people to make things happen. And there's endless hours of behind the scenes that, the general public doesn't get to see. Um, Little side meetings that we have to get promotions started or to get where we need to go, and the endless work hours and that we've all put in to make things very successful. And guys, if you know somebody that is out there and you think that they are worthy of being a recipient for Helping Hands for Cruising, they cannot be a relative, okay? They cannot be your significant other. They can't be a family member. So go to helpinghandsforcruising.org. You will see the About section on our page. You will see the host liaison and host recipient liaison there. You can shoot her an email. You can also click on the website tabs that say host or cruise recipient and send your info in there as well. We want to change lives. We want to make a difference. We want to give them their dream a reality. And not everybody can afford to go on a cruise. And that's what we are all about. That's what this program is all about. This is what our organization is all about. It's bringing awareness. We want to be bigger than St. Jude someday, and we want to be bigger than Make-A-Wish Foundation someday. And the only way we can do this is with all of your help. You might be all sitting back there and not had the privilege of going on one of these cruises and thinking, yeah, right. It's just a bunch of people trying to get money to put their friends on board. No, it's not about that. It's about meeting the Kenny and meeting the Scott and Amber and the James and Sydney Cantonese and the Roxy that was out there. It's meeting Gabby, who eventually is going to be coming on a cruise, and our two new recipients that are going to be coming on to the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. And until you actually get that interaction with them, you don't truly know what this cruise will do to you after it's all done. You don't walk away just as being as friends. You walk away as being a family. You get to meet them. You spend time with them. You get to know them. You can maybe assist in taking them if they are disabled and they need help getting from point A to point B. You can help with that. You can help with being more involved in what they do, or making sure that, hey, oh, you're going to go on this excursion? You know what? Maybe I want to go on this excursion with you. That's why we have the group formed on Facebook with the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, because you can get in there and say, hey, I'm going to go snorkeling. Who all would like to join me? And get on that same excursion with people and make those memories. That's what we did on the Carnival Horizon for our first group cruise. It was we rented out as many golf carts as we could, and it was Sean and Alana. It was Kenny and Donovan. It was Ron Sees America and Dale. And it was myself and Michael Ann. And we had a ball. And, until you can experience that solid connection with them, it will take your group cruise to the next level. Hanging out with your friends on a group cruise is just the same, because they become family. This becomes even more of a close-knit family, and it's something very worth seeing. And what Dewey said here, he's right. He's 100% right of it all. I keep grabbing the mouse to scroll down and I forget I unplugged it. So Mike and Rihanna said that they are looking forward to the R&R group cruise. Oh Orange Cone Vlog said, we just donated $25 a month going forward. You can also make your dreams a reality. Any amount helps. And this is true. It doesn't have to be 25. It could be just $1, guys. Your dollar goes as far as any amount goes. Everybody is countless phone calls. Chris says, yes, countless phone calls. And here's another good thing, guys, in the helping hands for cruising.org page, there is a fundraisers tab. We have, I'll call it coffee and combos. I'm not sure if that's the exact name of it. I can't pull it up right at the moment, but there's a coffee link for you coffee lovers. Ross just ordered this and he just received this and he said it's very good coffee. We have a pop and popcorn. We have 2 more days left of this. And for my moderators in the chat, if you guys could go and grab those links and drop that link to the fundraising tab on HH4C, we get on the popping popcorn 50% of the profit sold back to us. So if you buy $100, we're getting $50 of that. It's a great cause. That will be going for 2 more days, like I said, and then it's going to stop. We have to wait 5 more days, and then we're going to reapply and go back at it. So, guys, it's really good popcorn, really good popcorn. In fact, Ross just said, I have to order more. Chris said, countless phone calls that we have. And he's right that there is so much going on. Good afternoon, Lily. Thank you for joining us. Glad to see you're in here. Like right here. In fact, Dewey did this for Kenny. He took him ashore on our Helping Hands for Cruising cruise. And he ran Dewey to Dewey's, was like, my shoes are barking at me. And Bruce, you've met Kenny, haven't you?
I have. And
And
Kenny is a fantastic young man. Absolutely love Kenny.
you met Kenny in Helen, Georgia, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, so firsthand that Kenny's disability doesn't define who Kenny is.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, no, and it's great. And that's the other thing, guys. Just because you have some type of disability, whoever it is or whatever it may be, don't let it define who you are. You defined what it is. I can't talk highly about this organization because I'm very passionate about it. It's something I love. I'm honored to be working with all of our fellow board members and yourself, Bruce. There we go, Ross again. Dang, Ross, you must be on my mind about something. Alana said right here that it was an absolute blast that day at Bonaire. Oh my God. And the laughs, guys, the laughs are enough to last you a lifetime. And you still chuckle to this day. This says right here, 100% of the donations go to the cruise. We are all volunteers. That is correct. We do not make any type of income. None of us do. We do this out of the kindness of our hearts. Here, there's the popcorn quote right there. It's addictive. And Jen, thank you very much for leaving the link to the popcorn fundraiser. I greatly appreciate that. Kenny is in the house. Thanks, Kenny, for coming in. Helping Hands for Cruising shared their link to the board. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Hello. Thank you for coming in. It's very nice to see you. Wow. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. QQQ. Do you have my number? I do, Lily, and I will text you here later on this evening. And Jen just shared the coffee link for all of us. Thank you, Kenny, for showing some love over there at Ocean to Ocean Travels. I greatly appreciate it, sir. Guys, and if you're not in the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube side of it, if you guys could all go over there, share some love. If you like what you're seeing on board here, hit their subscribe button, ring that bell. Let's get them numbers up for them, guys, so they can so we can work towards getting monetized. And that is another huge fundraiser for us coming up too. So we are here to get where we need to be, and we're trying to dot our I's and cross our T's and get going here. Oh, Orange Cone Vlogs put a question in here for you. They would like to know, what's the price for the R&R there, Ross? I mean, Bruce. Ross, go away. Go away.
All right. Well, our interior cabins, and these are prices for 2 people. We do have cabins that can fit 3 and 4. You just got to get a hold of me because the prices will vary based upon that. But based upon double occupancy, an interior would be $2,778.32 for everything. That includes port fees, taxes, gratuities, all the amenities, everything. A balcony would be $3,281.52, and a club balcony would be $3,536.52. The deposit is $125 per person, and you have until August 1st to pay it off. So you can make payments. You don't have to come up with all of it at one time.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, one more break here, and we are going to hear from another little sponsor that I have. And then I'm going to ask you a few more questions, and we're going to wrap up, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Hey everyone, this is Blaine with Rayleigh Creative Travel. We are currently on board the beautiful Carnival celebration this week, and we are sorry we couldn't be part of the Kenny-thon that's taking place. We just want to let you guys know that we thank you all for any donations you can give to the to help the Kenny project, and also at the Amazon wish list. We have chosen ourselves to give through the Amazon wish list, but during the course of this event, you'll see links being dropped for any of the donations through PayPal or that Amazon link. So make sure you help out, and any donations are appreciated. And once again, thank you guys, and happy Thanksgiving on behalf of my wife and I on board the beautiful Carnival celebration.
All right. So that there, guys, was something that a dramatic event happened in Kenny's life after the Carnival Horizon when he went to Disney. And a group of us, myself included, decided to run a charity event, and it was given to a fellow person in need. That charity event raised over $10,000 in the care of Kenny for the Kenny's Kingport project. And with that being said, that's what led to our third recipient on the second cruise that we took. And that was Scott and Amber Hicks from Kickin' It Country. So as you can see, guys, we try to help out anywhere that is possible. Blaine and Mallory were both on the very first inaugural cruise, and they gave back to that and to the Kenny project. So as you can see, we're a huge giving family, and we like to help out wherever we can and be a part of something that is so touchable to your lives, that we really, truly enjoy it. So thank you guys all for everything that you do. Now, with that being said, let's get on to some questions.
I do want to mention one thing because Ross mentioned it in the chat.
Okay.
And Ross does a good job on keeping me on track when I forget to say something. But financing is available through a program called Uplift. So if you want to pay it off longer than August 1st, we can apply you with Uplift. If you're approved, Uplift pays the cruise off for you, and then you pay them. It is a loan program, so it is based upon credit and everything, but that is a way that you can actually take longer to pay it off on monthly payments.
Yeah.
It's a great program.
Okay. And then here also, word right out of his own mouth. It's definitely a life changing experience for sure. Thank you, Kenny, for that. So on with our little questions. What are we already answered that? What are some of the savings our participants will benefit from booking through you? Kind of value. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, can you tell us about an exclusive offer or special perk that are available for those joining the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise?
Well, I had already talked about all the amenities plus $100 onboard credit. You're going to have some exclusive events as we get closer. We'll be announcing to the people involved in the group cruise to be able to be a part of. Also, there's going to be some goodie bags and other things that we are going to be handing out with some fun items in them also.
Okay, so for my fellow 20 some people in the chat, if you guys have any questions for Bruce, now is the time in the chat to drop your questions for him so he can answer them and tell you a little bit more about the cruise itself. If there's something that you did. Oh, Bruce, can you tell us where we're going?
Yes, we are going to Roatan, Honduras. We are going to Harvest Cay, which is NCL's second private island. And so we're going to Harvest Cay, and then we are going to the Cayman Islands, Grand Cayman.
Okay.
So
And
those are.
have you been to any of these ports yourself?
I have been to all of them except for Harvest Cay. I've been to NCL's other private island. I haven't been to Harvest Cay yet. Roatan is Cindy's and my one of our favorite ports. We really enjoy going to Roatan, and also been to the Cayman Islands, and both of them are great ports to go to. Lots of things to do.
So with that being said, what are some of your favorite things to do there?
In Roatan, there's a beach at the port that we love to go to and spend time at. You can also, which something that we may do this time, you could go pet a sloth, which is a lot of fun. I've had a lot of friends do it. Looks like a lot of fun. Hold them. They're all cuddly, so that's something fun to do. Um, in the Cayman Islands, there's the stingrays. There's dolphins. There's tours that you can do. There's actually a tequila tasting or a rum tasting tour out there. So there's a lot of good things to do, and we always love snorkeling, and snorkeling is a great thing to do over there also.
Okay. So we also have a few more questions coming in. Is there a meetup and a hotel yet?
Yes. So we will be doing, we'll probably be doing on the 28th, the night before the cruise, we'll be probably doing a meetup dinner. And then we'll also be doing a meetup at the hotel. We have one hotel right now, which is the Hampton Inn and Suites at the Blue Lagoon, with some outstanding group rates. I'm just waiting for the link to get fixed. We're going to get it fixed this week. I'll get it posted so people can start booking that hotel. It's some really great rates. And then, so we will be doing that meetup, and we're going to be in a couple days early, so we'll probably do some other just unofficial meetups also.
Okay. Helping Hands for Cruising would like to know, will Ricky Rocker be allowed to roam the ship freely? A
Absolutely
friend
not.
wants
He's going
to
to be
know.
put in the brig. He will be in the brig all week.
And Chris said, Roatan is amazing.
Yes, we love Rotan. We really do. It's a great port.
And Orange Clone Vlog says, we're working on some exclusive excursions in Roatan for our group cruise participants, Monkey and Sloth Sanctuary, and Mangrove Forest boat
Yep.
tours. Nice. Now, so you're not raying all hours of the night. You are on
Well,
what time zone, my dear?
we are on the Pacific. We are in Washington State.
Okay. So,
So,
guys, the best way to get a hold of Bruce is by that email that's scrolling along the bottom of my screen.
but I do have a phone number, a toll-free number
Okay.
that I can put it out here. It is 833-626-8728. And then you just have to hit option number 1 and it will ring directly to me. And I am available basically from 8 a.m. East Coast time till about midnight East Coast time. But, I may be up later than that too. You just never know.
Yeah, with all of us, right?
Yeah.
There I go. I put that all in there. Howdy,
Awesome.
howdy, Mr. Paul Vines. How are you doing this evening? Thank you for coming
Paul.
in.
Nice to see you, sir.
So, I guess just one more question here is, what does being a part of this project mean to you personally? And why do you continue to support Helping Hands for Cruising?
It's really hard to say in words what it means. And it like Dewey has said, I think it was he that said it, it's a feeling, it's hard to express the gratitude that you get um helping someone else and seeing someone to be able to have the opportunity to have a vacation of a lifetime, and to be a part of that, to see the smiles on their face. And I will always support this organization because it's a great organization. There's a lot of there's a lot of great organizations out there, but there's no one that really does exactly what Helping Hands for Cruising does. And I love what they do. And meeting all of the people through YouTube and then in person, everyone, the people that are on the board. I haven't directly met Shauna and Alana yet, the founders of Helping Hands for Cruising. I can't wait to meet them on this cruise. Um, it brings a feeling that it's really hard to express the gratitude when you are able to help someone else. So I will always be a part of it.
Yeah. I'm with you 100% on it all. So, Bruce, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for joining me tonight for Behind the Mission. Thank you for telling the people about the perks and their cost savings versus if they were just to book originally outright and not have all the gracious amenities that we have. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, your words, your gratitude towards this organization. You are also being used for next year's big
Yes.
thing coming on.
So
We will talk about that in our next show, maybe with you.
sounds
Not
good.
tonight because we got to put some things in stone. But guys, HH4C is growing and we're going in really good directions. And I could say this because I'm part of what's happening next year. So definitely. But hopefully by next month or so, we will have a very big announcement for you to make. And, we can start swinging that pendulum as well and get things rocking and rolling. So just thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here with me. And I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you have a good evening.
Thank you, you too, and thank you for inviting me and having me on. Thank you.
Oh, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I'm going to put you down and I'm going to do my closings and then I'll be with you in a minute. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All righty, guys. There you have it. That is Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel. He is an amazing travel agent. I am so lucky and blessed to be a part of this amazing organization with him. Behind the Mission is my baby. I want to bring awareness to each and every one of you about who we are and what we value with Helping Hands for Cruising, that we're not just some person off the street that's just trying to take your money. We're trying to make a dream become a reality. So without all of you, through sponsorships, through contributions, through hosting a cruise, through giving us the recipients on board these cruises, none of this could be imaginably possible without all of you. And with that being said, I want to say thank you all for staying with me tonight through the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the comical stuff that we may do. And I look forward to bringing each and every one of you another Behind the Mission. Stay safe, have fun, cruise in memories, and make sure you guys all enjoy each other. And we will see you guys on the next Behind the Mission. Take care, all. Bye-bye now.